What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Southside Skate Park YouTube channel, where we talk about products before they're coming out, as they're coming out, and sometimes even after they've come out. Today in my hands, I have a new Nike SB Dunk Low. This one right here is going to be the Nike SB Dunk Low Premium Dark Smoke Gray Campfire Orange. Can you guess what's in the box? That's right, the Krampus Dunk Low. This is it. Been waiting on this shoe. We've seen images of it. We've seen all the extras. Pretty exciting. It definitely does get that paper treatment. And let's see, let me kind of bust that out for you real quick. It's gonna get like a nice printed wrap right there. Looking pretty rad. I don't know, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Pusshead 2 vibes. This thing's giving me Pusshead 2 vibes. Pusshead 2 came out forever ago. Had that type of a paper, like a print. I was trying to place like where I've seen this color sole before, and it's still not Pusshead 2. Anyway, regardless of all those things, guys, check it out. This is it. The Krampus Dunk Low, apparently pronounced Krampus, not Krampus, Krampus. It's like a Nordic region of Europe, demonic character. It always has a switch and a basket, right? Krampus is gonna get you, it's gonna beat you, he's gonna put you in the basket and literally take you to hell. So this thing is the opposite of good old Saint Nick. Man, Krampus Dunk actually runs back pretty far. We had a Krampus Dunk High many years ago. This time around, it is basically this texture, creating much like charcoal. So check out these textures, it's all over. It's a very tight, kind of almost elephant print inspired texture, but shrunken down and more like kind of rigid and aggressive and sort of more angular. Kind of bring you in on some of the details on the toe right there. We've seen this material used in a tongue before, oftentimes on like hemp Dunk Low. So it's kind of like a basket woven type material. Throughout the season and really most of 2025, a lot of Dunk Lows have really come with that same kind of mesh tongue, but we're actually gonna get that woven tongue here. It's not quite woven material, it just sort of basically kind of mimics it with its like cubistic nature, running from the top to the bottom. We have a nice nylon piping here on the tongue itself. We are gonna get a lace option right here. There it is in that brown. We do have printed insoles, bang. Check that out right there. It's a little like laughing demon. So essentially like you've been bad this year and it thinks it's hilarious. Awesome heritage, and it's great to see the Krampus back. Oh, whoa, I almost missed it. Oh yeah, there it is. There's your lump of coal right there, your little pile of coal on the air unit. The phylon is nice and red. We've got that translucent kind of cinnamon sole. The midsole has kind of a gloss to it and has like a speckling. Actually, it's very much like charcoal. This midsole basically somehow with the paint and their treatment here, they've kind of brought the pattern down onto the midsole and above the stitch line, somewhat kind of like a rounded bumper. We've got a cinnamon stitch right here. I cannot wait to see these skated. I think they're gonna be super sick, as it's obvious that the orange of the leather and the panels that comprise the shoe are gonna come alive with all the marks from your tray flips and kick flips and fakie flips and frontside half cab flips and nollie backside flips, and comes with a tag to basically put right under the tree. And it's like to and from. So apparently this is to your loved one from Nike SB. It does have the icon there celebrating the whole little pack, the little Krampus character. Come on, insole, what's up? Let's see what else is on this air unit right here. The naughty list right there. These could be designers. I mean, it's like Gary, Johnny, Shinyu, and Sharon. This is the naughty list. So this is probably like an inside joke from Nike SB. Could be the crew that basically is kind of responsible for the rollout of this shoe. That's a pretty nice detail. Little yarn, like kind of hand sewn on the tag. I want to say this lace is black, but it's not. It's actually like a very near black, dark charcoaly gray. Under the tongue, wow. Not surprised. They are basically not surprised that you're on the naughty list and you're receiving coal under the tree this year. But joke's on them, because this kind of coal is fire. The sock liner, man, okay, like basically I'm looking around, I'm watching the shoe, I'm checking it out, and I'm just stumbling on all of these details because there are that many little details. The sock liner itself is kind of like a speckled gray. It's not quite the normal, like it's definitely, it's not satin, obviously it's gonna slip. It's not jersey. Man, I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. It probably seems like it would actually grip and cup your heel very nicely. We got the not surprised with the Krampus under the tongue. That's on both sides. I feel like I've shown it pretty well, but just to make sure that you guys can kind of really see what's going to be in the box and kind of what you're going to get. Really, really, really sick, man. This shoe is actually super good. Good luck getting these. From what I understand, these have been cut smaller. This is going to be a more limited release.
Okay, there you go, Krampus Dunk Low. Man, one thing about these new dunks, they really are sticky. Like the soles are something's on them out of the factory that gets these things to. They're comfy. Something I noticed is they're super light compared to those canvas ones I just had on, but those ones also have a ton of layers in them, so I can see why. Looking at them from the outside in, you'd think that they're pretty bulbous, pretty bulky, kind of, I don't know how hot they run, but you'd think they'd be pretty heavy with the way the material looks, but they're actually pretty good. I don't know, I like this cinnamon lace, it's pretty good, but black is also clean. I mean, obviously it's your personal preference. I like the detail in the midsole, like how they've got the crack wall in here. I think that's clean. The little orange hits on the edge of all the panels is nice. True to size. I'm a size 9 and they're perfect. I wouldn't go up or down, just keep them where they're at. I also have a pretty slim foot though.
They have to do that sometimes, I guess. We can't all get what we want. It does come with an apparel pack, you know, like some apparel tees. There's the icon. What I like about it, it is kind of a raise, seemingly has like a bit of puff in the plastisol, raising that demonic character, Krampus. The shirts are going to MSRP for $45. A lot of the Quick Strike shirts lately have been $50, but I think it's kind of normally on a different type of blank, kind of a little thicker. This does have that thicker collar and stuff. It's not quite as thin as a lot of the SB tees have been, so highly wearable, but just not quite as thick and robust and full as the $50 Quick Strike type shirts. Last little detail of the shoe as it comes are the cinnamon aglets. You know, some people, that's important. In my hand, dude, like the sole feels pretty gummy too. Like pretty grippy, gonna skate well. And I like what this relace has done for the shoe. I'm liking how with the cinnamon lace in, it's kind of pulling these visible edge of panel kind of out and allowing them to kind of participate in the upper a bit more. Looks really sick. It's interesting, every time I relace a shoe, I kind of see something new. Something about just kind of tearing down the shoe for a second and putting it back together. The way the light's hitting this tongue is really sick. I think that's gonna be like highly noticeable on foot. The other thing I felt was just these materials being rather thin and flexible. So don't think that this thing is gonna be like a boot. It's not gonna be like this rugged, thick P-Rod 1, white, black swoosh, very, you know, that thick leather that they had on that shoe. It's not like that at all. It kind of seems like this shoe is gonna break in quite quickly, considering that the upper is seemingly all leather, and I could be wrong about that, but the materials are a little bit on the thinner side, and I'm not saying that to try to say that this is like not good quality, because I believe it is. In fact, when it comes to the ratings this year, you guys, this is gonna be my one and only 10. This shoe is a 10 of 10. Big shout out Nike SB team. The design of this Krampus this year is super sick. Back in the day, I believe it was a Cliver Dunk high with the black fur, maybe it was on the toe or something. That high I was not into. This shoe is a must-have for me, so I'm actually going to take these home, like straight up. So I'm gonna need my 13, which is cool. I mean, I haven't taken home a dunk in a minute. I'm a GR person. I think this is a really great shoe for the season. I'm excited for this shoe. I'm excited for everybody to get their hands on this Krampus shoe. Amazing franchise. Keep the Krampus dunks coming, especially if they're as fire as this one. 10 of 10, you guys. All right, you guys, so this is the Krampus Dunk Low. I'm Big O here at Southside Skate Park. Your skateboarding has been our priority for 30 years. This shoe's releasing on 11/29 for $135 at your local Nike SB retailer. Get there. Once again, this shoe is a 10. Congratulations, Krampus team at Nike SB. Much love to you guys. Congrats. I'll see you guys next time at the Southside Skate Park YouTube channel. Later.